Perhaps the biggest and saddest news of the past week was the news that folk pioneer Doc Watson passed away at the age of 89 following complications from abdominal surgery. For nearly half a century, Watson has been a massive figure in all forms of music, along with being the creative force behind his own acoustic music festival, Merlefest. Creating his innovative, flat-picking style of playing, countless artists from every genre of music have found ways to take that sound into their own music. Still performing up until very recently, he remains in a class all his own and will be missed by music fans across the globe. Elsewhere in music, Tuesday brought the news that the band Ween have broken up. Maybe. Aaron Freeman, better known as Gene Ween, stated to Rolling Stone that it was time to bring the band to an end, but he made sure to note that the band's 25-year run was a good run. Coming soon after the release of his solo album, Marvelous Clouds, Aaron Freeman also made it clear that there were no issues with any of the other members of the band. In an extremely strange turn of events, only a few hours after this announcement, Dean Ween took to Facebook to say that it was all news to him, and he guessed that's all he can say for now. Clearly, the driving force behind Ween are not on the same page, and I suppose all we can hope for is perhaps a farewell tour or a farewell album, or maybe they just decide not to break up at all. And for all you Elvis Presley fans who maybe have a few $100,000 burning a hole in your pocket, it was announced this week that the King's original burial place will go up for auction next month. Before being buried at his home of Graceland, Elvis was actually interred in the Forest Hill Cemetery in Memphis for almost 2 months. The crypt is now up for auction, and along with that, the buyer will get a service, a new inscription on the tomb, as well as an opening and closing for internment. Clearly, some Elvis Presley nut is about to get the ultimate one-up in terms of memorabilia. In other rather unexpected news, the greatest British album ever poll that HMV did last year was finally revealed. While acts like Pink Floyd, Queen, the Beatles, The Who, and the Rolling Stones were expected to top the list, none of them did. Depeche Mode's Violator album took the second spot, and it was none other than the mighty Iron Maiden and their Number of the Beast record that was named the #1 British rock album of all time. Feel free to argue any of that in the comments below. Finally, though rumors of the event have been circulating for weeks, it's yet to happen, but on Monday night, Prince finally delivered a secret spur-of-the-moment show in Melbourne, Australia. Taking to the stage at Bennett's Lane Jazz Club at approximately 2 a.m., it's been reported that less than 100 people were in attendance to see the Purple One play a very intimate performance. Playing for the better part of 2 hours, he mixed together pop classics, funk classics, some outright jams, as well as breaking out covers of a few Parliament songs, as well as Rihanna's Rude Boy. Apparently, Prince was playing his own guitar through one of the amps from the band that had played before, and many people who were there said that the new power generation were certainly the focus as opposed to Prince's performance. Along with these notes, everybody who was there said it was an absolutely phenomenal show, and we can only hope that Prince decides to bring his love for small, unannounced shows back to his home country. So that's the music news for this week. Be sure to check back here every Friday so you're always the first to know, and be here every single day for all the music news, reviews, and knowledge you'll ever need.